All right, we're going to round out the four-quarter session with Konnor Ray from Beckley. You're kind of one of those guys, I've referred to Mikey the same way. You guys are like utility guys. You can play about everywhere. Where all the positions you played in high school football, where you played?
Okay, so
is there anything you haven't played? Let's put it that way, maybe.
Guard, center. If you wanted to count tackle on punt, then I played tackle too.
Wow.
So freshman year was quarterback, me and Jacob Reeves, and outside linebacker, I believe.
Okay.
And then sophomore year was running back and fullback when we made that switch. We still played some quarterback.
Okay.
Senior year was DN. Played safety some at like 7-on-7s, and the first game of Washington, they put me in safety that game.
Really? That's crazy.
And not for that long, but they did.
So you really are a true utility guy.
And I played tight end against Chico, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are they going to play you here in the North-South game? Where are they going to play you here? They told you?
I've played some DN, running back, long snapper. I am the long snapper. I think I'm the only one on the team that long snaps.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But I think I'm just running back and DN.
Okay.
More running back though. So.
All right. Kind of talk about what the honor of playing in this game. There's been a lot of great athletes played this game.
Yeah, as everybody else has said, pretty much it's the best in the state. And a little bit more weight on my shoulders because I'm the only one from Woodrow that could come out. I mean, Landon and Keandre both had. Landon's playing in Glenville.
Okay.
So he wasn't allowed to play, and Keandre had some plans, so he didn't make it out.
Okay.
So then it's just me out here, and I got a little bit of pressure. I want to represent Woodrow.
I was going to say you got to show out a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. How long have you played football? When did you get started?
14 years, I think, is what it is.
14. Wow.
Yeah, so started JVC. I don't remember if it was 2 years you played JVC or one.
Okay.
But JVC, both year C, both year B, all through middle school, and then all high school.
Wow. What kind of kept you playing football? What did you like about it?
Mainly my dad, because like sophomore year was really hard, where it was like right in between starting and not starting. You had a lot of pressure on you because you're pushing to get better, but you're like just on the edge of it.
So they're clapping for you.
Yeah, you were always on scouts. And then you start in the game some, and you had to play JV games, so it was like you were constantly beating yourself up.
Right.
So it was that. I think that was the roughest year for me. But other than that, my dad's really pushed me to keep going.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming maybe your dad was your biggest influence as far as that goes.
Him and my brother, because my brother was 4 years ahead of me.
Okay.
And I was always the water boy for him and his group. Like when I was in middle school, I'd come up to the high school and be on the field for all their games.
Okay, yeah, that's
seeing them always encouraged me.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be like them.
Okay, that's cool. Kind of move into the second session a little more lighthearted stuff. What's your favorite food?
I don't really have one. I'd have to.
That must be a football thing because football guys just eat everything.
Yeah.
You're kind of buffet guys a little bit.
I like sushi. I'll just throw that out there.
See, I've interviewed 6 guys today from our area, and 3 of you have said sushi.
It's good, and it's really good for you.
I mean, that's crazy, you know. I mean, when you think of favorite food, steak, pizza, that kind of stuff, and sushi pops out.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are a rare breed, I can see. All right, do you have a favorite fast food place?
Cookout. Me and Jacob, that was our go-to spot for like in the summer sometimes, and then after every football game, if we had an away game, I'd go to Cookout at like 1 in the morning.
I was gonna say they stay open forever. Yeah. All right. If you're ordering pizza, what are you putting on it?
Barbecue chicken.
Really? That is good pizza. That is really good pizza. Yeah. All right. Do you have a favorite dessert or desserts?
Cookies. Chocolate chip cookies, but the chewy ones.
Okay, I like it. You have a food that you absolutely is like not touching that.
Olives or tomatoes? Hate them.
That's an interesting combination. I don't like olives either, but I'm a tomato guy. So, kind of kicking into the second half a little bit. You have like a favorite vacation spot or a place you like to get away to?
We go on cruises a lot, so
really?
I'd say if I had to go on vacation, I'd pick a cruise.
Is there a favorite spot that you've been to on a cruise?
gonna say Dominica. It's not
Really?
Dominica. It's
Yeah.
this little island called Dominica.
All right.
And it's kind of like West Virginia. Like, it's all mountains. It's really
Really?
It's like, so if you took West Virginia and took the mountains and like chopped the slopes off, and instead of having like a gradual, it's just a cliff. Like, that's
Just
what
water
it's
all
like.
around you.
Yeah. It was nice.
That's pretty cool. Favorite sport other than football?
I'm gonna say mountain biking.
Really?
Yeah, I enjoy that a lot.
Okay, that's
That's
interesting.
what I did.
Yeah, I do have a lot of respect for them dudes, but I tell you, I don't think I could stomach one of those crashes. They're usually tough.
I've only had a couple, but they weren't that bad.
Right. Favorite college or pro team?
I don't really watch like the NFL or anything, but it was always the Redskins, and then they changed it.
Right.
Favorite college team? I'd have to say Virginia Tech or West Virginia.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting choice between
Yeah,
the two. High school team you dislike the most?
East.
See, all the Oak Hill guys said Woodrow. I figured East was coming for you.
Yeah.
So, did they beat you in your high school career?
I think our freshman year.
Okay, I was going to say because you guys have kind of owned them a little bit lately, right?
Yeah, 'cause this year was the first time we shut them out since like 1970 something.
Right. And that didn't. You had a big play early in that game, right?
Yeah, the first play of the game was.
That's what I
touchdown
thought.
for us.
Yeah, you just went through that line like a shot.
Yeah, I was. When I went into that game, I was committed. I was not losing. Like, that was my mindset.
Well, it looked like it the way you played. That's for sure. Maybe the high school team you have the most respect for.
Actually, we've done a new thing.
It's kind of a hard one. I'm gonna say maybe Preston County.
Okay.
'Cause I know they're AAA, aren't they?
Yep.
So like they're bigger, but at the same time they're kind of small. But they
Right.
have a lot of tough people. Like their running back this year was big. He
I
was
think when you guys went up there your junior year, wasn't it like the Buckwheat Festival or something
Yeah.
going on up there?
Yeah,
You
it
try any
was.
buckwheat pancakes or anything? No?
I think I've had some before, but
Yeah.
I think my mom.
They're
made
interesting.
some.
They're different.
Yeah,
they're
they,
different.
They are weird.
What's it been like to play for Coach Surratt? I mean, I know he's a team guy, a player's guy.
Yeah, like I was telling Rusty over there, he's heavy on family.
Right.
Like I think he leaned more towards teaching everybody to be good, like people in the community.
Right.
Good dads, good
Right.
sons, actually doing good other than strictly football. Like,
Right.
He's taught me a lot, and he's like another dad for me. So
Okay.
Always
Cool.
looking out for me.
Has he ever hit you with any of them old school quotes or anything like that, or things that you remember?
I think it was more my dad that made the random quotes, like my senior quote, and what was on our shirts this year for football was execute, execute, execute.
Okay.
And that kind of originated from my dad.
I guess I can see that from your dad.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are your plans going forward?
Most likely military.
Okay.
I've started looking at the Air Force Special Warfare, the TAC piece,
Okay.
and I think I could do it. And I'd prefer that more than college. I don't like sitting in a classroom as much.
Right. Yeah. College is not for everybody.
Yeah, especially being here right now and like seeing the dorms and stuff. I'm like,
Now, your dad was a military guy, right?
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Anything that you want to say to the folks watching you?
Wish me luck. I don't need it. It's gonna be hot and humid.
All right. Konnor Ray from Beckley Woodrow Wilson Football.